Sisters! We have this year's Hocus Pocus collection and last year's Hocus Pocus collection. I thought I would do each side of my face dedicated to a set, although we don't have the same items for each. So this year's comes with Super Shock shadows, whereas Super Shock last year came with the glitters. Last year came with lashes, and this year came with a mirror. There's also a candle coming, and since I'm all the way in Australia, it'll be interesting to see how long that takes to arrive once they finally ship it. I keep my nails short and this is still difficult. Come on. Got it. Whew. Alright, goodbye Morphe. Hello Thackeray Binks. Once again we have lippies. So last year were bullet lipsticks, and this year, since I picked a Mary, I think I'll just do like Mary to Mary. So it's Winnie, Mary. So last year were all red lipsticks. And these appear to be more nudie. So these are Mary's 2 lip products. Last year also came with matching lip liners for each one. And last year, Winifred's a purple. Love me a purple. What's Sarah? I think Sarah's black. Too much light on her, but that looks black. That's pretty cool. This year also came with a spider stamp. So I really don't like spiders, and this is a full-on image of a spider. Ugh. Do not like, but I'm still going to use it anyway. So on the side that I do for this year's, I'll do some spiderweb liner and chuck that in there. And the palette. Oh, I love the colours in this. I haven't really used last year's one very much because I wasn't a big fan of the colours. You all know I like colour, and it was just a bunch of dark colours. Although, don't mind me ferreting in this box to get everything back out. I was intending to try and use it somehow, but if I'm already using 2 palettes, there's no way I can get it in. I also got Manny's Moonspell Volume 2. I didn't get Volume 1 because I wasn't really into makeup yet. But this is gorgeous and I love it. Didn't get the lippies because they weren't out yet and now I'm on another no-buy. But these are some stunning shades. Thank you, Manny. Now, let's start with last year's. I've got my full base on. I have my eyes primed and ready to go. Here's last year's, no mirror, but we do have the sisters. Sisters! Problem with this one not having a mirror. So it doesn't have a mirror. Let's choose this side for last year's. Brow brush is perfect for this, don't judge me. By the way, I'm wearing Super Shock blush and Super Shock highlighter, and whoo, look at this, look at this, look at it. Whee! Just like last week, my Kato is being a dumbass. Oh, my Kato was extra dumbass. We had to take him to the vet this week. He jumped up on the hot stove. It was very distressing. He didn't seem too bothered, but one of his paws is blistered. And now he's getting very high off of the painkillers that we were given to give him. A lot of these shades have glitters in them, and they look like they're meant to be matte. And I know that that's a pretty common choice for palettes like these. But it's very annoying when you want a specific thing and it's not that thing. You feel me? Okay, so because we've done burgundy and gold, I'm going to go in with the purple cream gel liner. And do a little bit of Dead Man's Toe under the bottom. Wench can be our inner corner highlight and our brow bone highlight. Chuck some liner on it. Hopefully I don't screw it up. This is the new NARS Climax. Okay, I want to take it up a bit, but I'm going to leave it how it is. Okay. We will come back to this when we finish the second eye. Now for witching hour. I think we'll focus on the green that are in here. So, start with the lightish brown. So the other palette had mattes, shimmers, glitters, and glittery mattes. This has mattes and shimmers. But because it's the Super Shocks, I guess that's why they didn't bother doing any full-on glitters in here. Ooh, excited to use the Super Shock. Okay, so base down. Do what I did before. And stamp out what I want. Oh, this one has, I don't know if you can see it. You can just see it in the cat. It has little stamps in it. I don't want to ruin them, but I'm going to. It's not buffing out as easy as the colors from the other palette did. I really didn't buff that well. And we'll do gold in the inner corner. Whoop. Gold in the brow bone. Ah. If by brow bone I meant in the freaking brow. We will use last year's green in the waterline because there was no eyeliner this year. Do a little bit of green underneath. Let's do the gold. Super Shocks really are something, huh? Alright, let's try and do a quickie spider liner. I might not do a full spider web, I might just do something for him to hang off of. Alright. I don't know how I feel about random circle ended up around it. Clean it up with the concealer, do I leave it? I'm just gonna leave it. And let's pick a glitter for the other side. What do we do over here? Purple and gold. Let's do, oh, we could do both, honestly. I've used these a few times whenever I go out to something that's kind of fun. I normally put them on my cheek, but let's turn it up in here. So We have the lip. These have a specific name, don't they? The lip creams. And we have the lip sticks. Now, the lipsticks are all varying shades of red. And so are the complimentary lip liners. And none of the colours from this year are any kind of similar. How am I going to do this? I might draw a line down the middle of my lips. And I think it's just because I'm old and I wasn't really into makeup when we started doing liquid lipstick, but I prefer a bullet. Oh, it's very purple. And it's not really suiting the eye at all. So I've cut these ones. These are Mary's lashes. They're Clever Witch. Clearly used them before because they've got glitter on them. I am absolutely digging this random glue that I picked up in an Asian beauty store. They stock Chinese, Japanese, and Korean beauty, which is rad. I looked up some reviews and people were saying that this was amazing, and I was like, yeah, right. $7, I'll give it a go. So I'll just quickly glue my lashes and do my mascara. I'm just going to use the Rare Beauty because it was the closest thing I had on hand. Apart from the sample I got of the NARS Climax Extreme, which I did not like. It is goopy. Alright, you guys can just dry. I watched Robert Welsh use Nikki's Nimya fan to dry lashes today, and I was like, that is some A+ thinking, boo. I really love this mirror, it's so cute. Oh wow. Girl got some fallout on her face. I put my base on so long ago, it's kind of starting to cake. It's really, really hot, so I was just powdering and powdering and powdering. Because if I put on the aircon, it's all you'd be able to hear. Conveniently placed witch's hat. Right, so I buggered off to poorly put on some lashes. While I was there, I did a little extra liner, added an extra spider to see if it was user error. I think it is user error because I have more ring on this one. Actually, where'd I put it? Let's try it on my hand. Yeah, most of them turned out fine on my hand. So it was totally, you can see it. So it was totally user error. So we have half a face of last year's, half a face of this year's. I can't see.
Yeah, it's on focus.
My lips look like they're having a disorder. So I got up at 3 AM for each of these collections. Was it worth it? For last year's, yes, because otherwise I would have missed out. For this year's, not so much. It was still available for ages afterwards. Oh well. But it was also a good opportunity to pick up some other things I'd missed out on. I don't think the glitters are really that grand. I also have the Salem glitters, and those have more specific glitter particles to them. You know, crescent moon, stars, things you sort of associate with Sailor Moon. These ones are just glitters. And, you know, I've had these a year and I've barely done much with them. I think this might be the first time I've used the gold. I chuck the purple on sometimes on my cheeks for a highlight when I'm going out. And then in photos it just kind of looks like I've smeared something on my cheek. 10 out of 10. The Super Shock was nice. I was kind of expecting it to be wow, but it was nice. The stamp, silly but seasonal. Obsessed with this freaking mirror. This is my new everyday mirror. I thought I shined light on my face, and then I didn't know. That's not what I was doing. I was trying to shine the light on my face again. But I love that it's little Thackeray Banks. I will always be with you. The other really cool thing is that both collections have themed names. Probably can't quite see, but we have iconic lines from the movie, like, "Hello, Salem. I call it a bus. 'Tis firm. Yabos. Dead man's toe, dead man's toe." And the lipsticks and liners and things also had similar names. Did this year's? Yes, this year's also does. Moon is round, under the ground, twist the bones, mend the back. Do you like how green newt is brown? This is green newt. He's very brown. But, you know, what are you going to do? Also, where'd the rest of the palette go? Although, I just realised that the spider that's on last year's palette is similar to the one that's in the stamp. So, you know, that's cool, that's theming. Overall, pretty good quality. It's what we've come to expect from ColourPop. The collections are sold out now anyway, so, you know. But, you know, they might bring it out again next year with the 3rd Hocus Pocus collab. Like for more content like this. Comment, let me know if you picked it up, if you wanted to, if you missed out last year because no one managed to get it. It was literally offline 5 minutes after it came out. And share, laugh at my pain. And don't forget to run amok, 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 amok. That's a line from the movie.